Alright, so the first plan for this is to work on the beach, and this might look different from last time, but that's because I'm using one of the add-ons. So, I haven't decided fully how I want to do this. I don't know, do I want to extend the beach out, maybe? I'm thinking, I don't know. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna do this first, and bring my, like, beach up to about here. Do that, and then remove the tree. I don't really have a plan going into this. Get rid of those. Um, Probably remove this here. This little bit here. Um, there. I also don't like how deep that is, so let me make another tool. Give me a moment. Okay, so I may accidentally just, extend this island out, because if y'all look, I want to make a giant pier, kind of, and how I'm doing it might accidentally cut this part of the mountain out and kind of this island here, since I made this, the sand place, I took it, and can I see underwater, please? I would appreciate to be able to see, be able to, use my eyeballs, but I can't use my, no, not fucking jump boost. Nobody likes jump boost. It's a stupid ass thing. There. So I made this, which if I go around like this, lets me fill in slowly. Well, not slowly. Opposite of slowly. And if y'all look, it fills in like this. I can also do it like this, but it's like that's slower and it also doesn't place right. Let's see. So if I go all the way over here, that should fill in. Like if you look, I kind of tore into this mountain. If I place this and continue doing this, it should fill in like that, which I like how that looks. And I have an idea that I'm probably just going to go and fill in at least around the island with dirt, not dirt, sand. If I go over here, I can fill in a little bit more. I was going to get underneath this little island. Which shouldn't be too bad. I can probably do that. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Accidentally just made it whole ass fucking island. If I place that, there we go. There. Kind of like how the sand drops because it gives me an idea of how I want to do this. There. It's not the best and probably will never be the best build I've done. Kind of iffy on it, but like, what am I supposed to do otherwise? I mean, yeah, because that's English. Actually, gotta fill this in. If anything, if it comes to like this parts right here, I'll have somebody come in and fix that. 'Cause I'm not. There we go. Also fill in right here. Oh, this cave right here. This right here. I can use this. I have an idea. Um, I'll find something for that. Gotta remove the trees. Okay, I just surrounded a tree in dirt. Not dirt, sand. But get rid of the trees all around this beach. Um, okay, and it goes right there. Go over here, break that out. There. Break this. Now, give me a moment. That's the beach. I might flatten it. It's a little. It's a little like meh for me. I'm not a huge fan of how I made it. I'm gonna like. I think it might be this here. There. So I gotta pick where the like dock's gonna go. Probably. Jesus. Probably over here. I'll probably put the dock. No. Do I or do I want to make a path over here? 'Cause I do want to have a fishing village. I don't know where to put it. Wait a minute. So I'm gonna avoid the mountains. You see the mountains? I'm probably gonna have to redo them all. No, just y'all need to remember this map is huge. If I go up, there's more over that way. So probably start on the dock. I'm probably gonna remove this here as well. I don't know. I'll decide as I'm going. I'll mark out where I want to put it all. Give me a moment, you'll see. YouTube, because I told y'all in the beginning, I plan on doing, you know, um, yeah. Let me. I'll be back when I figure out what I'm saying. I said that in the descriptions of these videos, I will put a link to the YouTuber or the series I used to make a tutorial build. And this one, I found one. It is massive. Um, I may start on it off camera, and I'll just show y'all it. Um, I'll show y'all the build, and then I'll build around it. So yeah, we also need. I need to start working on the pier, but I want to work on at least the layout of how big the ship's going to be, because that's what's going to take the longest because I need to figure out how big the ship's going to be so I have room. Then again, I could probably put it out here because the dock is going to be pretty big. It's probably going to go from there to about probably wrap around over there because this is going to be like a my idea for this is like a massive storefront beach as well, like a storefront as well, and like maybe push the beach in a little bit more, maybe up to here. Um, but yeah, it'll be storefront stuff over here. I gotta probably do a lot of terraforming to make that look right. I want to put a volcano in. That might be the hardest thing. I want to do a volcano, but I want to do in the mount, like in the middle there. I'll have to figure it out. I'll do something. You can see I actually haven't really looked from here what this looks like. That actually looks pretty good. Also, this little nook. So if I land bunk right here, there's a little nook in this cave, like this like mountain here. I might put something in here. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Just give me time. This is fucking bullshit. So the build itself isn't going to be too bad. I think it's just going to be figuring out the sizing. I'll also be linking the guy. Am I muted? I am not. Okay, it's gonna be coming down to linking this guy in my bio. Like I'm gonna link him in the description if y'all want to go check out this tutorial. It's not bad. I actually like it so far. I also get to do research on ships, and it's something I should not be researching because I will get addicted and I will want to learn about everything cruise related. Um, I love how I'm starting on the cruise ship, and my goal for this is to work on the dock. But it's easier to get the hull done because I don't. Where would the boarding of the ship be? I gotta look that up. I mean, maybe he does it. Maybe I'll just go through and build this, and then this video might take a while. Let me check when this was recorded. Where's my phone? Yeah, I started recording this part at 5:15. It's almost 6 o'clock on the 9th of August. So we'll see where that leads. I guess I don't know. I'm probably gonna probably. I'm probably gonna build it about. Let's see. Right here maybe. All right, and let me get started. Listen, you're stressing the fuck out. Like, why can't I figure this out? What am I doing wrong? I feel like the biggest idiot. So this guy's using World Edit. He's on PC. I'm not on PC. I'm on the station of play. So I don't really have World Edit. So I'm freaking out. Like I can't figure out if this is the right size. It is. This is right. It's supposed to be 275 blocks, which is a long. Maybe I should move this out a bit further. Make the dock and then have this like further out because that's bigger than the fucking island. Maybe have it further out this way. Like y'all would understand. Put it out all the way over here. So it looks smaller than it actually is. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do that. Let me do that then. When I had started on this whole build, I was going to do a cruise, like a massive cruise ship used to get to the island. Now, as I watched, I thought it wouldn't be too bad till I looked at the scaling between the beach and the island, so I swapped to something different a little bit on. The link to the tutorials in the description. I'm probably working on the description as I'm doing this. I'm probably editing this on the PlayStation and doing the video details on YouTube for the last video, but you'll see it when it's out. I've been following this, and I've discovered I'm not fucking doing this one. That is how big it would be, and I don't need a ship that big. I'm gonna do that. Clear it, and yeah. Anything, and I don't know how to build jack shit without, some type of guide. I am about ready to just use a tutorial on how to build a ship that's well known. Because I don't have the patience. That's been run thin almost an hour ago. Yeah. Easier. I found something different, and You'll see it. You'll see it. I'm just gonna probably put it. I need to mark out the fucking pier at this point. Not pier, the like dock. Let me do that quickly. Not the biggest. I might extend it out later on, but that is my idea so far. Um, yeah. I actually have an idea of how to put like cracks in it, like in the wood, but I need to work on that. So I'm gonna build the ship I'm gonna use also before I work on the dock. Now that I think about it, we'll do both of those here. I'll kind of cut in every few like 10, 20 minutes whenever I get a good chunk done. Y'all can see the progress. All I know is that the dock itself, I do want to do one thing. Uh, I want to take this. I don't know how this would look, but at the end, there's normally those spots for the anchors. Kind of want to do that. Yeah, I like that. I'll do it on the other one too, but I haven't done the other one. It's gonna be. I like if depending on how big the ship is. Which, if I look at the picture I have pulled up, there's a good bit of clearance between them. So I might 20 block maybe back to here maybe for the next one, because that's all gonna be like filled in. There's gonna be stuff here, but there. Let me get working on that ship, and I'll be back. It's basically others, yes, but I feel like it looks better for this. I know it's a cruise liner, but the problem is that a cruise ship was massive, so I decided to go with something more to scale. Not to mention I have to extend the dock out now, but whatever. It's already 50. I want to go out at least a good maybe 10 past the back of the ship. Because while this might seem like a walk, look at the pictures. They're a long walk. When you come over here, I want to have over here like a. I don't know. I need to work on this. I also want this to be something. I have to decide, but no, that's what I have so far. Which I'm not gonna lie, this looks good. I might turn off the shaders while I work so I can see. Not to mention it'll make it easier for me to surprise y'all with the finished product. I always said I was turning off shaders so I can build better, because to be honest, I can't see better under here without the shaders. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't fucking like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want my pretty lights back. I want my pretty light. I just finished with the red layer, the underhull, and I realize it is one fucking too short. So I have to copy this whole motherfucking thing and bring it up. How much? At least to here, right here. Meaning I have to go up 2 blocks, which doesn't sound bad till you realize what I have to do. I have to grab this whole ass ship. This whole ass ship. Once again, doesn't sound bad. And bring it up. I'm also gonna go down here and do this quickly. This is bothering me. Like, major. Uh, Actually, I'll leave that alone. Nobody's gonna go under there. Yeah. How low do you go? Do you go down low? To about there. I'm gonna That's not supposed to go that far. It's supposed to stop there. So I need my gift. So I need to do this. Go all the way to the other side. Go up. Make that selection. You don't need to be in here. Thank you. Now I gotta bring it up. Is there a tool that lets you move things, like in a certain direction? What are you under essentials? That's a rotation. Scale clipboard. No, there's not. Oh, mother. Cut in place it is. So... Me? It needs to be there, but like right here? Yes. There you go. Perfect. Actually, that worked out really well. Didn't cause too much issue. Alright. Thank God. Oh no. I didn't go far enough down. Oh God. That's an easy fix. That's just like this, no, this, and then this, if I'm correct. Yeah. I hate that what that looks like. I hate what that looks like because y'all know what that looks like, and I'm telling y'all now that's not what it's supposed to be. There we go. Fixed. Not fixed. Son of a bitch. Oh. This is what I have so far. I'm gonna hollow this out. The only reason being, y'all just need to hear me on this. I have a problem with like the inside of things like this being what's the word? Filled with water. Even I know it's a boat. Don't quote me on that. I know it's a boat. Shut up. But like, there's something that's always. But are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, hold up. Does that fuck shit up down here? It does. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, fucking god, you piece of shit. Doing that with the water? No, yeah, no, that's not happening. Actually, that was a lie. All that was a lie. Um, because now I have to fill in every little bitch spot that got screwed up because I decided to try to do that. Meh. Bullshit. I should get rid of all of this. I don't need this anymore. That is the entire, like, first part done. So, I'm assuming this is just, like, this itself is literally just the, hull of the ship. You look. This looks like it's the, like, bridge in. Not bridge. Yeah, like the bridge. Now, this is just an idea I had. I may not do this till the end so I can figure out how I like it. I might make it look like the bridge. You bastard. You bastard. Do like this. So that it steps down. Or I'll do the step down there and then I'll just do that. But it depends on if this is the supposed to be the gate. If so, then I'll do that. Also, this ship is massive. I didn't realize that. I'm assuming it is though, looking at the video. Um, but I'll do that. If it is, you can just then I'll break this one out and get down. Mouth. But that is for later to find out. But that's what it looks like so far. On the beach, like from here, it doesn't look too bad. Am I muted? No, I'm not. From here, it don't look too bad. It's not done. You'll see the whole thing. You'll know what it's supposed to be. But like from over here, it will look better. Like if you're, I gotta fix this. This is driving me nuts. Some of those sharp edges randomly like piss me off. Sorry. From here, you'll be able to see the full thing. Not to mention, like I said, I want to put something there, in there, so on. So, yeah, I will be back in a few minutes, I guess. Alright, here's what I have so far. It's not looking bad. I love it. So I now realize this appears a little high, so I might still do this. I'm still going to do what I had planned. But I have an idea. So, I grab... The fuck are slabs? There they are. Grab slabs. I go from here. I go down. Down again. It's still going to do that, but it's still going to look normal then. It's going to look like it extends out. You'll see what I mean when I do it. Either that or I do one and then like that. Because it's gonna be 1, 2, and then like that. Because if you look, then it's like this. I don't know. I don't know if that looks better or, I don't know. Does that looks better or this? I think that one looks better. Yeah, just picking. But ideas are coming through. Um, I don't know if I'll do the whole pier. Maybe I'll do this, and then I want to give like a 10 block gap, like I said, and maybe start the next pier right there. But we'll see. All I've done with this build is make it to here, and it's been going good. I gotta finish up here, and I should be done with this. I might also do the dock, the rest of the dock here, and maybe a little bit of the beach side, but I don't know. Um, got the anchor down there, looking good. Outside is done, but inside is not. I have debated changing these doors to wood, like y'all might know what I'm talking about. Pale oak. It looks better, but haven't decided yet. We'll see where that goes. I'm gonna finish this, and then we'll get on to the next part of this. That probably being the pier itself, but we'll see. It does look amazing. And I bet you could probably switch the colors too. You can probably keep the white up top and like switch the um first deck's colors, like the yellow to something else if you wanted. And that's up to you, it's up to your personal preference, but that looks really good from here. I can only imagine what it'll look like walking up to it in a minute. So I'm gonna explain. This was done by a YouTuber by the name of New Freedom MC, and I'm gonna link their video in the description. I might link their channel, whichever one I choose. But the reason I want to make a whole word about this is that there was no interior for this. I'm not good at building stuff like this, so me doing this from a tutorial makes it's fair for me. On my, in my opinion, if I had followed a tutorial, this would have never gotten finished. This video would have been done in like a week, and I didn't want to spend a week on my first one. I planned on decorating the whole thing myself, and once I'm done, I'll be back. We'll finish the dock next, though. I'm probably not gonna document what I do with the interior, because I want to save it till the showcase at the end. However, the dock I'm gonna do. Probably gonna work on the interior now, get that done, and then from there, we'll see. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Alrighty, okay, I don't want to spoil the ship yet, and if I do, I'm gonna be pissed. So, we're going to do the pier, and I have an idea. Kind of. I have a few ideas. I want to make a few things. So, I first of all want to add to the end of the pier a. If I go over here, I want to add these with the heavy cores on top. It kind of looks like those things you used to basically anchor down the ship. I'm also going to probably about right here. Oh, no, I want to make it kind of. Okay, wait. Let's see. I want to one, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. And I'll do here 12. I'll have on 12, so there'll be 11 in between. No! No! I don't know why I use the heavy cores to space that out. There. There'll be another one here. I don't. Do I like that? Do I like having a multiple? No, I don't. I don't. No. God damn it. Okay. I want to put something here. I guess. Wait a minute. Why? Actually, no. I could do these. I still want to do the heavy cores on top because for some reason they kind of make them look like they're stamped down. There, and then I want to do another 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So this should be 12 in between, if I'm correct? I mean 11 in between, which it is, yes, okay. Gotta change this out. I'll do the same thing. I actually am going to give y'all a little tour of the ship. If you'll give me a moment, let me put my shaders back on so I can kind of do that. As I said, I was going to switch over to my shaders to show you the ship because I don't know what it is. The shaders kind of look better. The building look better. You can barely see the rope here, but I don't think it's a problem because if you look, you can see it in certain spots, but like back there you can't. If you go over here, you go inside. So I've decorated this. I also have what's the mod called? I use it quite often. I have farming installed as well. I also this wasn't in the video, but I want to add it here because this is driving me batshit nuts. Um, we'll start from the front and go back. We'll go back front then. So you can go to the edge of the ship and you can look out. So I have building ideas I want to do, and they're in this book here. Um, you have the anchor. You have the anchor thing, which is actually where the anchor is, because anchor is here. Right there. Going back, you have the first room, which is the kitchen, and it's a kitchen and kind of like a little rest area. I didn't add too much because I don't know what to do. However, I do want to see, would this look better? She kind of does. So you got a few drinks on this table, a small kitchen. Um, go back further. You have rooms. You have different rooms. Different rooms, like I said. And back here is a little bar. You have a little few things of food on the tables here. The bar, the drink, the blender. Upstairs, you have a couple tables, a excess boat, which I assume this is kind of like a raft. Mm-hmm. And here you have another room. One more right here. Oh yeah, this is the front. I don't know what the thing above is, but that goes to it. If I go out here, it goes to this. Go up here. You access the top. This, that, there. You access all the top pieces. Like I don't know what half of this is. I know that's the bow, like the sail. I believe that's an air stack. Like I don't know what half of this is. I have to light. If I go back down, whee. Okay. Got the actual, like, wheel, which I was gonna do something different, but that didn't go to plan. Uh, oh, oh. You can look out. It's not the biggest building. It's not the biggest ship, but any bigger than this wouldn't fit in here. Um, that's what I have so far. You know, we're gonna leave the shaders on because, to be honest, I like having them on, and it'll make the complete like show throughs even better. Um, this is just a little tour of the place. You'll get better shots when I do something I have planned at the end of the videos. So now we have to do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to end off that right there. So I'll go and I'm going to break all these. I'm going to put everything in. And then I'll do all the kind of side decoration that's going to go on this little path. So if y'all give me a quick moment, I'll start on that. So I did a little changes. I decided to put lanterns because, okay, let me just do this quickly. So that should let me change the. Oh, I gotta turn that off. There, and then do this. Then, if I change the time, I change it to midnight. There's light across here. Then we have this to do, but I want to get the other dock in, so I want to at least put a 10. How big is this? That's what, from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. So I want to give 10 block clearance, maybe? No, well, this whole thing I have a plan for. So I need to figure out how long this is. That's what she said. I need to figure out how long this is. If you'll give me a moment, I'll be back with the measurements. I think it's 75 blocks long, which I didn't realize how far I went. I didn't realize how far I went. Um, break all that. So if it's 75 blocks out, that means I'm going to go from here. Well, that means, well, from here, we're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should be in line with that. Yep, there. So there's gonna be a lot of terraforming done here eventually, but so from here out needs 75, or technically from here it needs to be another 75, like 74 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Now we're just going to trace this over. Nope, we have to go back out. Okay. 75. Then we have to bring it all back. So this build, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing this so far, and I have an idea of this. So Aqua Harbor, the reason I chose the name Aqua Harbor isn't really just me being, unoriginal and me trying to figure out something. I've been working on an idea recently, and as I've told you all countless times, I work with a group called Team Glitchbit, which is a studio me and my friends made, well, me and my brother made, and now my girlfriend's part of, is, and so on and so forth. Well, this whole project is the whole plan is that we were going to make we were we were basically going to do books of our own. Well, I I ended up starting my own books. And by starting those books, I basically have made this whole world, or have expanded upon a world I've been making for a while. Well, I've been making a new character, and he works and I want to make a kind of a bit of story with this place. What it is, as I build, I'll go on and explain stuff, starting from probably not this episode, but next episode or next part. And I want to explain how I'm going to do that at the end of this video. Um, so I need to, okay, I need to get the 11 block increments going back this way again. Um, that actually looks really nice. I could fit another boat in here. You could technically fit, if you think about it, 4 of these right next to each other. But I feel like one is good. Maybe, just maybe, I'll put a few smaller boats. I have a few build project ideas for this as well. We'll do them. But we have to finish this first. So, um, this. These are 11 blocks each. What if I just traced it over from the block it's on? So, like, if I just stay on 292 and go here, and that should be even with the other one. Well, I might as well just, place the blocks, so I guess y'all get to see me do that quickly, because I'm not gonna be cutting over and over. And this is my first time kind of cutting in front of these, so this build took a while, and I don't even know if this will be a full video. And if it comes out as one video, thank God. If it doesn't, I might have fucked up my plans. But still, this build has been fun, and I can't wait to do the next one, which I don't know when. I'm taking a break for a couple, like maybe today. I don't know. I might start on the next thing, but we'll see. Oh, hey, look, I'm coming back soon. See you in a moment. There. There's that. And now I have a few other things I need to do, but when we get this underside done, I love that. That there, love that's awesome. Being able to see the reflection in the water is so cool. Like, look at that. Okay, so now we have to do the undersides, and I will work on that. I will probably look up some reference images to work on this. Just look at this, like, not from here, but you start from here. You're walking back. You're walking over. You have to walk past the ship and everything. Maybe walk past a few other things. And then we'll have stuff here. That's for another video. That's also going to be explained. So now I gotta work on the underside. Alright, I looked it up and I found something I also might remove. I was gonna do this. I thought that would look cool, but it doesn't. Um, but I looked it up and have an idea. So I am going to do like this. I do wish that they had, but that look good. That doesn't look bad. Here's another clip where I decided I'm just going to speed it up in editing because it's just me finicking with ideas and none of them work out. You'll see what the next one is, and the next idea is good. I actually thought it was really good. What I was doing here currently was just way too, like, complex, so you'll see the change. I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, I like that. So now I'm going to do that across here. Um, any other pictures maybe to give me a bit of a idea? For how it looks, no. This might be the best one I get. Okay. Alright. So I'll start doing these, and I'll be right back. So as I built this pier, I kind of had more ideas pop in, and I worked at it. I do like this build. Next, I actually decided I'm doing the center next, and the gift shop will be in the third part. I want to do the welcome center because it's kind of the entire base area of what the like landing pad is in a way, with the gift shop being at the front and so on. I want to work on that all, but I'm just this took up so much time. I would have started a little bit on that. I need to terraform, which I'm going to do off camera, by the way. So in the next video, if that mountain stuff is gone, I terraformed. Figure y'all should know. Now, goodbye. And there we go. That's done. So I was gonna think of, I was thinking about doing something. I was gonna do the set block command is. Oh wait a minute. No, I don't need to. Better block. You'll look at how that looks. A nice rim. So if y'all will give me a moment, I'm gonna continue working on the pier and its design, like all that, and I will be back. I actually might cut off the video at this part, save y'all the time having to watch that. And there we go. So that's the idea. I actually kind of like that. It adds a little trim. If you're walking by, you see a little white trim on the edge of the pier, and it kind of just adds some depth. I want it, so I don't like how kind of, I guess, I don't know what you'd say. I don't like how stiff this is, so I'm gonna do something to add on to it. I want to do that. So if y'all give me a moment, I'm just gonna do that really quickly, and I'll be you'll you'll know. Here's again another time lapse because to be honest, a lot of this was me doing the same thing. I didn't want to do it all off camera. I'm gonna probably switch up my video like style in the next part to kind of add this all together. Um Sorry, girlfriend messaged me. I'm probably gonna just do voiceovers for the next parts, just record it all at once and speed it up. So that will probably be the typical for the next ones. There. Now, decorations. I'm gonna make a decision how I'm gonna do this quickly, and I'll be back. Okay, so I decided what I want to do. I'm thinking about putting barrels on the edge of this dock and some basically about here. And then I want these will be template signs, which I'm actually gonna do now, facing like that, one away. So we'll do that. One, two, three, four. Oh, I wanna go in between like that, but there. Yes, no, that should be seven. Is that seven? That is seven. You know, what, we'll do another one here. We'll do it like that. So if you look, they're templates. You'll be walking by, you'll see the signs, maybe not that one, but you'll. So, oh. place a couple of barrels down here, a couple here to mark out this spot. And one more back. There. No, no, no. Do that. And then, the barrels here, barrels there. And I just mark it on this side where I want to put them. I think then, like, maybe about here. And maybe I'll put some on the edge right here. But we still need to put these in. So you go in one. Boom. Boom. Move these. Template sign, like banners. You'll see what those are. So the barrel pattern, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it like right here. There. Some right there. Not a huge pile. The bigger one should be over here. So put that there. And then we'll do another one over here. So this build, when I started it, when I had the idea to make this, do this, it started out more as a bit. The reason I started on this project was mainly recently there have been some, you know, not discoveries, but like I've learned a lot of things recently, and I figured I want to work on an interest of mine that I love and gotta do some stuff. How do I want to do this? I hate doing this sometimes. That's not bad. There. Now I need somebody to design either somebody or I will do an Aqua Harbor. I'll do something as a sign. So there. That's not bad. And it looks really good. Um, that's all for now, actually. In the future, I plan on working on this. This will really go far enough to where you can't really see the gravel. We'll see. I decided to cut the rest of the video out. There was a bit more to it, but it was mainly just me talking about stuff that I'm gonna just cover in the next video. Um, Thank you for if anyone watches this. Thank you to who watches this. This was a lot more jumbled. I don't have a structure how I want to do these. The way I want to do this is make it kind of set in a way where it's a time lapse. And I don't normally do time lapse videos. I normally build and cut back into how I'm doing and so on. But I want to do time lapse for this series. Next one will be the Welcome Center, as I said in the video. Thank you to anyone who watched. Inky, I know you messaged me while I was editing this, and I hope you're having a great day. I don't know if you'll make it this far. I don't know if you'll see this video. If you do, thank you. Now, I'm probably going to go get this uploaded and give it on my PS5. It takes forever. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, and thank you for watching my progress so far.